This is Roxy's first experience in snow. Yeah. So yes, it does snow in Arizona. This is actually our first snow of the winter. It's not a whole bunch, but definitely enough to stick and maybe make a few things slippery. So that should be fun.
So we're in the hospital. Gonna get a screw taken out. So is this getting screwed?
Getting descrewed.
Descrewed? Oh, I want to try to get the screw. I want the screw. It's a, memento of the couple $1,000. Well, yeah, the journey too, but also the medical expense. I deserve a screw as a keepsake. So, wish me luck.
Good luck, babe.
So I'm getting ready. Oh, guess what? They weighed me. And they weighed me in kilograms or kilograms. How many kilograms was I? I was 176.6. That's right, 1776. Freedom! Anyway, that's probably, I have no idea what that is in pounds, but probably.
391.
Oh, really? I lost a couple pounds. 391. There you go. But 1776. All right. See you in a little bit, hopefully.
Hey everybody, this is Riddle Girl, Russell Stinger's wife. Yeah, so he's in surgery right now. It's a little bit delayed. There was a trauma patient that came in, I guess, and so it's going to be about an hour. So I decided I would go and get something to take care of my headache, get a drink, and wait for him when he's done. Well, the doctor just came by and said that he's all done. Everything went well. The screw was not broken, even though he was paranoid about that. And he'll be ready to leave in about a half an hour. Yay! It was actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. It only took about 40 minutes.
Okay, so I'm out of surgery. It's actually been a little bit. We went to get something to drink, something to eat, because I didn't have anything to eat or drink since midnight of last night. Anyway, surgery went really well, and so that's over and done with. And I know one of the people that commented on one of the videos recently asked if I was going to keep the screw, and yeah, I sure did. So there it is. That's kind of strange that they were able to get it to me so fast, because they wanted to clean it up and stuff. There we go. Let's check that bad boy out. Yeah. Here it is, a little closer up. I know the lighting is horrible, but yeah.
That was inside you.
Yeah, I think I might make that a keychain. Maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. You got any ideas of what I should do with this screw? Leave a comment down below. Anyway, that was the day today. See you later. Okay, so the surgery went well, and they got the screw out, and badam, there it is. There's the bad boy that went across both my tibia and fibula. Don't know exactly what I'll do with this yet. Maybe I'll make it a keychain. I don't know. Somebody suggested that, I believe, in the comments of one of my videos, is to keep it. And whoever that was, I can't find out right now, but thank you, because yeah, I'm glad I kept that. They were like, are you sure you want that? I'm like, yeah, I'm damn sure I want that. All the crap that I've had to go through and over the last few months, the least I can have is the darn screw that, held everything together for a while. Hey, Roxy. So I'm still getting around on the boot now that the screw is removed. I'm going to be in the boot for probably at least a week, but after that I will be back on track to be without the boot weight bearing, and hopefully I'll be 100% without the boot in 2 to 3 weeks. So one of the issues that I've been having is this damn window. See this window? It will not roll up. It'll roll down just fine, but for some reason when I click the roll up part of the button, it will not roll up. Now the switch that rolls this up and down, as I said, it will roll down, but it won't roll up. But all the other windows, it works fine. Everything works fine with the other windows using that console. So I don't know if it's a fuse or if it's a bad switch and I got to replace it. But I just replaced the motor in this window because that had gone out probably back in September or something. And so we replaced the motor for the window. And now, can't roll it all the way up. So anytime it rains, got to put something over it. In the morning when we go down to Phoenix and it's freaking cold, you got a big old draft coming in. So that's something I got to work on. Still vaping. Haven't had a cigarette in 3 years, so that's good. I tell you, there's always something going on, some crisis that needs attention. Right here is our water tank. We're on water haul right now, so everything that we use in the house has to be delivered. Luckily, it's about 4 cents a gallon. Costs about $90 once every month and a half. Not horrible, but we could increase the storage, and we can also make the roof more of a rain catchment roof. Right now, only one side of it's rain catchment, and it's feeding an outside tank, not the inside tank. This is our propane tank. I think it's like a 500-gallon one. We had to get that filled up in, I think it was December 8th. Something like that, and it cost us $1,000 or really close to $1,000 to fill that up, and we are now at 55% full. One strange thing, if you're not familiar with propane, is they don't fill it all the way full though. They only filled it, I think, to between 85 and 90%. For some reason, I guess, you know, propane's volatile. You can't fill a tank completely full. But doing the math on how much propane we used in that amount of time, it looks like we might have to fill this thing 3 times a year. Obviously, we'll be using less propane in the summertime though, so hopefully we can move that down a little bit, because $3,000, that's quite a bit of money. Now some of that propane goes for our propane refrigerator that we got for free from a neighbor, which is really cool because those aren't cheap. I think they run anywhere between $1,500 and $2,500 for a propane refrigerator, and they use less power or energy than an electric refrigerator does. But we don't make propane, but we do make electricity. Now when we got the solar system put in, we had a budget, you know, electrical budget. What all do you want on your electrical budget? And we did put an electric refrigerator on there, thinking that, well, you know, we make electricity, we don't make propane. And so he put it on there. So technically we're making enough electricity for an electric fridge. So I mean, it's pretty cool that people out here would do something like that for a neighbor that just moved out here. I mean, I know he didn't need the propane refrigerator that he gave us, but that was amazingly cool. However, it's having issues right now. It's kind of a small refrigerator, not as big as the one that came with the place that doesn't work. But it's kind of small. Not a big deal though, because we pressure can a lot of stuff, so we don't use up a lot of refrigeration space. But the refrigerator did go out just recently, a couple days ago, so all our food is thawing out right now. The wife though called a appliance repair store, and he was very helpful, maybe too helpful. I don't know how people like to stay in business, but he told her what he thought it was, because he asked her a few questions about what's going on with it, and he seems to think that we need to clean out the chimney, and you have to do that once a month. And we've been using it for probably about a month without cleaning out the chimney, and if you don't clean out the chimney once a month, you're going to get buildup, and then you're not going to produce any coolant from the fire that, you know, from the chimney. I am not a propane refrigerator person, but that's the best way I can describe it. It's all been a big learning curve, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. I really do like living off grid. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought it would be. The propane thing's killing me. So I'm gonna have to figure out a solution for that, because I really don't want to be spending thousands of dollars a year when I could be spending less than that on electricity down in the valley. I mean, if you think about it, it's like $250 a month every month for propane if it's 3 times a year. And during the summer down in Phoenix, we're using about $450 worth of electricity a month, and that would go on for like 5 or 6 months. And then it would be hardly anything. It'd be like $100, maybe 150 at the most during the winter and other months of the year. So it wasn't that bad. If I can, I'd like to get it down to just using the propane for the refrigerator and the hot water heater. And if I can do that, then we'll be doing pretty good. I mean, we got the wood stove, and it doesn't keep the house nearly as warm as I thought it would. And the propane furnace feels like it's just money out of my pocket every time I turn that on. And it doesn't get the whole house warm either. Basically, you can get the living room and the kitchen area warm. And as soon as you go down the hallway into the bedrooms, it's cold. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video by talking a little bit more about Kansas Hillbilly Prepper. As some of you know, he passed away not too long ago. Others that didn't know, now you do. Really good friend of mine, really sad day. Still trying to deal with all that. Was in contact with his daughter. She's getting his ashes and wanting to do a little ceremony thing, and obviously I want to give her his rifle and maybe load him into some rounds to shoot out of his rifle, because I think he would love that. But I haven't heard back from her in a while, and I haven't really reached out to her either, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in contact with her and see what's going on, and that way I can let everybody know who's involved in the Fine Old Kansas and Friends chat know a little bit more of what's going on. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I know this video is all over the place because, yay, this has been over the last few weeks of a little bit here, a little bit there. But boy, today is sunny and warm, and it's like February, so who knows. We really lucked out on the weather up here this year, being our first year on a new place like this and totally out of our element, trying to get by and trying to figure all this out. It's been kind of nice that we've had such good weather. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. God bless. Talk to you later.